Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome and thank you for being here with me. My name is Isabela from Sacred Light Alchemy, and the purpose of this video is for me to share a wonderful story that I usually remember every time I'm going through some rough times. So, if you are in a similar situation and you would like some love, some wisdom, and some light coming your way, stay tuned for me to share this story with you now. This is the teacup story. There was a family that made a trip to England to buy something beautiful from an antique store in order to celebrate their 25th wedding anniversary, as both of them loved antique and clay products, ceramic objects, especially teacups. They noticed a remarkable teacup, so they asked, "Can we see that teacup? We haven't seen something more beautiful than this." While the store lady was handing them what they asked for, the teacup started talking. "You don't understand that I was not a teacup at first. Once upon a time, I was just a ball of red clay. My master took me, rolled me, and kneaded me many times while I was crying and yelling, 'Don't do this, I don't like it, leave me alone.' But he just smiled, looked at me and told me gently, 'Not yet.' Then I was put on a wheel and I was rolled and rolled. 'Stop, I'm dizzy and I will get sick,' I shouted. But my master just nodded his head and said calmly, 'Not yet.' He rolled and kneaded and molded me until he reached the form he liked. And then he put me, you know where? In the oven. I've never experienced so much heat. I kicked and shouted. I hit the door. 'Help! Get me out of here!' I was able to see him from a crack and I could read on his lips while he was shaking his head. 'Not yet, not yet.' When I was thinking that I will not be able to handle another minute, the door opened. Carefully, he took me out and he put me on a shelf. I started to cool down. I felt so good. This is much better, I thought. But after I cooled down, he took me and brushed me and colored me everywhere. I tell you, the smells were horrible. I thought I'm going to choke. 'Please stop it,' I cried. He just nodded and said, 'Not yet.' Then he took me, where do you think? Again in the oven, only that now it was not like the first time. It was twice as hot, and I felt I was choking. I begged him, insisted, yelled and cried. I was sure I would not survive this time. I was ready to give up. In that moment, the door opened, and he took me out, and again he put me on a shelf where I cooled off, waiting and waiting, asking myself what he is going to do next. 1 hour later, he gave me a mirror and said, "Now look at you." And I looked. This is not me. This cannot be me. This is beautiful. I am beautiful. Then he told me softly, "I want you to remember, I know it was painful when you were hit, rolled, kneaded and molded, but if I had left you alone, you would have died. I know you were dizzy when I rolled you on the wheel, but if I was stopped you, you would have split into pieces. You would have crumbled. I know it hurt, and it was very hot in the oven, but I had to put you there, otherwise you would have cracked. I know you didn't like the smell when I brushed and colored you everywhere, but if I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have gotten stronger. You wouldn't have shone in life. If I hadn't put you in the oven a second time, you wouldn't have survived too long because it wouldn't have lasted. Now you are a finished product. Now you are what I first imagined when I started working with you." Thus, the moral of the story is this: God knows what He's doing with each and every one of us as the potterer, and we are the piece of clay. He will mold us and expose us to the necessary challenges and pressures to be perfect work of art that can fulfill His good, gentle, and sacred will. If life seems hard and you are hit and pushed almost merciless, when the world seems spinning without control, you feel that you are in a horrible suffering and that life seems awful, make yourself some tea and drink it from the most beautiful teacup. Sit down and think of this story, and then talk a bit with the potter. Blessings. Namaste.